Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT-CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT-CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to KSDTCPA.com to find out more information. KSDT-CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports. So great to be a part of everything. Hopefully everybody's having a great afternoon out there, evening, or as of course, morning. Qualifying night, Wednesday night, Signature eNASCAR Cup Series action. Brought to you by Signature Esports, 46branding.com, Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. And of course, this is for the race tomorrow evening in the iRacing eNASCAR Cup Series action, KSDT-CPA Darlington 200. It is going to be a lot of fun and a whole lot of action to be had tomorrow evening. But tonight, one round of qualifying. We're going to have these guys out here in just a few minutes, right about 5 minutes from now. We're going to sit back, we're going to relax. Joe Rogers, good to see you out there on the Facebook, and we're just going to kind of chit-chat. Also, if you're out there on Facebook, got a post out there. We're doing a little bit of a waffle or raffle, whatever you want to call it. It's $10 an entry. It's a 50-50. 50% of it goes to the winner. We're going to draw that live tomorrow evening during the race. So the winner is going to receive a big old PayPal dump into their account. There's a link down there in Facebook. Go find it and then message us your number that you'd like. And we will get all of that taken care of. 50-50 raffle going on. Make sure you check that out. 50% goes to the winner. The other 50% goes to the league or to... There's 3 different causes there. One for broadcasters, one for the PCs for Drivers program, and the other one is to the to SETV as a whole. So check that out. You guys will get to decide where the extra money will go to. Throwback week right here at Darlington Speedway. It's going to be a great race. A little bit about what we have going on. Qualifying for the KSDT Darlington 200. Look at the shape of that. It is a weird oblong to egg oval. Looks like a weird peanut. 1.31 miles. They're going to run 200 laps tomorrow. So it's quite larger than what they're going to say. Not quite a mile and a half track. Right now the track temperature at 109 degrees Fahrenheit, altitude of 157 degrees, 157 feet, 157 feet above sea level. Air temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 55% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and virtually 2 miles an hour. Ryan Taft, sorry you couldn't get into it this time, but we'll get you, might possibly get you into the next one. We do have the Yeongdong Korean Barbecue Talladega 250 next week with the cars, so that's going to be an exciting race. Yeongdong Korean Barbecue, of course, out of Alabama. They are advertising with us. Lawson Peel is currently the second place car, but he is leading the fastest lap here right now. Mario Miranda is the current points leader for the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Couple of wins under his belt, and now, after last week, he has really shined through. Kayla Williams, and you thought Florida was hot. You'd hate for the temperatures to be. I can understand that too. Yeah, it's hot. Today over here in Missouri, in the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks, it was 84 degrees. But quite different than what it was last week when it got up to, or got down to roughly about 40 degrees, I believe is what it was. So quite intense. That is for sure. So thank you everybody out there watching. Michael Hill, good luck to all the drivers out there on Facebook. Thank you to all the new follows out there on Twitch. We appreciate you as well. Sean Conklin being one of those drivers, one of the youngest drivers out there, currently third fastest time during the practice session before qualifying. Right now, they're just trying to lay down the grip and get everything in place. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles, our sponsor for our Sounds of iRacing, kind of like a crank it up feature that Fox and all them do, but ours is called something different. Go find them on, of course, Facebook, eBay, and on Amazon.com. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. Let's talk about who we have when it comes to our sponsor for the race. I'll make sure I pull up the right information because these guys are absolutely amazing. There it is. We are always proud of our sponsors, and we are proud to have a friend in the iRacing community or the full-on racing community as one of our title sponsors. And they've got one more race. They're going to be sponsoring the season finale at Homestead Miami Speedway. KSDT-CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020. And is a frequent sponsor to the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. We welcome them as a new sponsor to the iRacing series, and we'd appreciate it if you give them a like and follow on all of the social media channels out there. KSDT-CPA specializes in helping small businesses grow and meet their financial goals. Their motto is follow your dreams and we'll handle the rest. Let's give KSDT some following so we can encourage some additional sponsors for real life racing circuit to give iRacing a shot. Good luck, says Brandon Hartwell, Darlene and Hill out there. Aidan getting some shout out. Carbon Sim Racing, absolutely fantastic. Cars are loading in, and the fantastic lineup is getting ready to get underway. We're going to have our first driver come down to pit road in just a moment. You're going to see it. Long look at pit road at the Darlington Speedway. Overhead of view. First driver loading in right there. You're going to see him. There's Kid MacArthur at the end of the field. I kind of digging the throwback schemes. We'll talk a little bit about what we know for sure about any of the paint schemes. Thank you to everybody out there. Make sure you have your watch parties started and all of the fun stuff. You can hear the yeah, kind of digging the ambient view. I have those done now, so super cool. Trying to figure out what's going on. We should be ready to go. Alrighty, there it is. Let's find out where he is at real quick while we wait. We got some things going on here. We don't know what's going on. There it is. Robert Parrott's going to be the first guy up. And we'll get things ready to rock and roll here for you in just a moment. Robert Parrott's going to be sitting at the end of pit road. There he is in his throwback scheme, the number 38. Currently doing a great job in the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series as he's going to get that warm-up lap going. Qualifying officially underway. And I hope everybody's having a great night out there. CJ Munir and Brandon Banks, Ryan Taft's teammates out there. We do appreciate each of you tuning in each and every week. It's just wonderful to see all of you get out there and support the cause. He's coming around to complete lap 1. of his racing line. And now that's underway. Everybody gets to know. So that was technically not his first lap. That first lap didn't even matter. That was an out lap. First lap for him here, though, the number 38. Darlington's going to be very, very hard to pass. It's one of those tracks that if you tap the wall like Robert did right there, laps are not going to count, of course, even though that was a great lap at 29.4. This lap doing a little bit better. There's going to be a lot of wall scraping tomorrow. Like we said, very difficult to pass, very hard to see a wreck coming because of how turn 3 and turn 4, it's very, very sharp, and then turn 1 and turn 2 is a little bit more elongated, so your braking points are different for each turn, and you're going to see a big difference in the way the car settles. 28.298 for Mr. Parrott as he comes down, and he's going to complete his cool-off. Josh Klinger got his number all situated now. The number 17 of Josh Klinger leaving pit road as we are just speaking of it. There is the number 17 Black Horse Auto Transport Oceanside Cleaners out of Florida. Duke University student. Fine young man out there to complete his hot lap. Get his laps underway. Everybody is having a great night out there, and remember, go to signatureesports.com, shop all your memorabilia out there, hit that race store and have a little bit of fun. Speaking of stores, one of my favorite stores that I've been shopping online at now is 46branding.com. He's got some really, really nice shirts on there. There's a few more that have been uploaded. I saw today there was one that was like a Live Strong shirt or something like that. It's female. I'm going to order one for my daughter. Absolutely cool. It's like $25 and shipping's roughly $6-7 or something like that. So not bad. But if you get out there and you put in promo code RACER2020, you'll get a 10% off of your order over $30. So make sure that you get out there and you do that. Support our sponsors. I do dig his stuff. Josh Klinger's first lap as he comes around the backstretch. 28.187, and now he's going to hit into turn 3. Front stretch working for him. Second lap for Josh Klinger as he comes around. 28.057. That's going to be a fantastic little lap for him right there. Pit lane getting busy. We know that car. Mr. Wayne Lowe. Mr. Sweet Chariot. Wayne Lowe sitting on pit road right now. And, yeah, it's going to be quite nice. There he is, the number 34 FRL or Fast Lane Racing League driver. He is running that pink and gold throwback scheme for the series. Fast Lane Racing, of course, a racing league designed for folks with disabilities. So whether it's autism down to whether or not you're handicapped, maybe you're a paraplegic and you want to iRace, that league is the best one for you. Everybody out there is very supportive. A great league to be a part of. They don't run on our nights. I believe they run Wednesday nights, but they're getting ready to come to their season end, but they will restart everything. Also, Wayne Lowe, if you have never raced with him, he's probably one of the best racers I've had the opportunity to race with. Between he and Eddie Hawks is a part of that, Hawks Simworks. And let's see, we got Wayne Lowe. Yeah, Wayne's just awesome. Chris Robert, she's out there as well. Wayne Lowe throwing down a 27.488 on his first lap. Lap 2 about to be in the book. What a difference between he and Josh Klinger. 0.568 difference, 27.488. We all rode together. He didn't get into the wall there. I'm not sure if he did or not. He was super close. There goes the 34 crossing the line. His next lap. 27.887, so a little bit slower. His first lap was screaming, though. Continue to be a part of the Signature Esports family by going to Roku. The channel's in there. Look for the Roku channel. There is the 96. Speaking of Roberge, there he is. The 96 Canadian driver right there, Protege Racing. Get ready to pull off pit road and do himself justice. Thank you to all the new follows out there. I was talking about that earlier. On Twitch, it's Adam115, Young Jesse 29. There's the Spare Tire 24. Emma Moniac 1. I think that's the second one for you. And we appreciate that as well. Oh, we are screaming with the followers up there. We're getting close to 1,000 followers on Facebook. I think we have like over 500 likes, but the followers are what I want to see. Thank you to everybody out there on Twitch for continuing to stream that stuff. Host those things out there. Start a watch party on Facebook, and if you're out there on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure that you know that I'm continuously streaming 5 days a week. Big announcement coming about Season 2 for the Signature eNASCAR Series. We're going to have all 3 major platforms. 27.828 for Mr. Chris Roberge. You see him right there. Special. He's part of the Fast Lane Racing League. Is absolutely amazing guy. New paint scheme coming from Mr. Michael Woolley here pretty soon as well. We're going to see that one jump up there. I don't know if we're going to have it today, but I know that I will at least have it tomorrow for him. Lap 2, 27.819, good for P2. There's the 96 of Roberge right there, completing his cool down lap. Next up, the number 10. We're going to see some fast cars tomorrow. That is for sure. Definitely trying to find, there it is, Chris Bates. My donkey man, there he is. Lights Out Esports, number 10. There he is, off like a prom dress. I know that Kim likes it when I say that, Miss Padgett out there, or Mrs. Padgett out there, Daryl's wife. Appreciate you very much. Also, one of the great people that have really boosted our numbers over the last couple of weeks is the F It Let's Have a Beer. You know that 4-letter word I can't say. Make sure you go out there, go to facebook.com/FILHAB as in boy, and give them a fantastic like and follow. Bates there to complete his first lap, the number 10, running the classic Monster Energy scheme that I see him wear all the time. Lights Out Esports on the front left side of that bumper, or the driver's side. You see it down there, the number 10. Good lap coming for him right here. He is screaming out of the exit of turn 4. Front stretch working for him. Let's see what he gains and what does he get right here as he comes across 28.323. You might want to look and see how fast he is going. Darlington, top speeds of 190 miles an hour that I've seen in the draft. And that is screaming down this. Kim out there, I do like it. Absolutely. I'm glad I can please some fans. Thank you for being a fan. 27.622 for the number 10 of Chris Bates. He has moved himself in P2 position, just 1.4 seconds off of the current pole sitter. And still a lot of qualifiers still left to go. As up next, we're going to have Hardy's paint scheme. Look at that Ford Mustang right there. Everything's kind of a little flattened out, but we're using a wide-angled lens right now. That's what's going on. That's what you're seeing. was the 53, I believe. Keith Todd. There he is. He's getting up to speed. You see the throwback Hardee's paint scheme. That Ford Mustang leaving pit road. Coming down to the back stretch. She's going to get his speed up and running. Speaking of Kim Padgett, who's out there on Facebook, make sure you go and check out tarotbykim.com.au. Give her services some need if you need any spiritual guidance or help, or maybe you just need one of her products she has on her website. Also, you can find her on Facebook, Tarot by Kim on Facebook as well. Drinking Bros, Tony Kibbett out there on Twitch. The Midwest Maniac. He says, "Are slow." I see you, buddy. I see you out there. There's the number 53 of Keith Todd coming across the stripe. Joe Sanchez, need another beer for the Drinking Bros out there. Tony Kibbett, big ol' LOL. Keith Todd, first lap, 28.312. Backstretch run for him right here as he's coming into turn 3. Middle line run, trying to keep it as close to the white line without spinning out. Great exit right there. Maybe a faster run as he comes across. Second lap for Mr. Kibbett. 28.322. So 11 one-thousandths of a second. Or 11 one-hundredths of a second off. As now pit lane is getting busy. Busy. I know that car. I know it. To see him out there running the number 86 of Douglas Carlson. I believe he's going to be up next. I knew it. All right. So the sounds of iRacing camera angles are awfully nice. Visit myrtlebeach.com. You see them all right there. There he goes. He's getting up on the backstretch right there now as he comes out of pit road exit. I really like the Dink and Flick at Esports. Big special thank you to the new race controller out there, Mr. Cody Kenzie. He's out there doing a phenomenal job. He is helping out as well. We've got a couple of race controllers. We want to make sure that everything runs as smooth as possible. There's the number 86 of Douglas Carlson, 7th driver in the lineup. He is out there to complete his first lap. He's coming out on the front stretch. And, down the back stretch into turn 3. Up high, down low, diamond shape as he exits turn 4. Front stretch, first lap for Mr. Carlson. 28.161, P5 for him at the moment. Ooh, a little bit loose. Didn't touch the wall. I didn't see it. Oh, up under the wall that time. A little wall scrape for him. Let's see if it is going to complete his lap, though, because he was moving. Mr. Carlson's second lap will not count. Wall scrape disqualified it, but he still ran a phenomenal lap. Good enough for a P5 in the session so far. I do believe that is the number 89. Or the number 59. It's hard to tell. Some of those numbers. The number 89. I knew it. CJ Munir, he is out there. He was drawn, new driver to the series. He was drawn yesterday. So he's going to get out there and get that CCM number 89 Chevy Camaro throwback scheme on there. Going to let that run around the Dink and Flick Esports out there. If I tell you what, if the Midwest Maniac was in the channel, I'd let him do that. But it is it's our calling card there on Twitch. If you see it in their chat right there, that's kind of become our calling card. Phenomenal driver. We decided that he was going to take a step back from SIG Esports, and amazing guy. We're going to see him probably next season, quite possibly. We're still waiting to have that conversation with him. First lap underway for CJ Munir as you see him around turn 3 into turn 4. No wiggle. He's ready to go. CCM 27.639 for the Cup driver right there. He is coming around turn 2, heading down the backstretch. A-class driver, 3.36 I rating, 1537 is his, or 3.36 safety rating, 1537 I rating. Front stretch run for him, second lap. Mr. Munir, 27.642, still great for his session right there. As you're going to see it right there. That's how it's going to end for him. Good enough for... There he is. That was Mr. Woolley. I appreciate you, buddy. How you been? All right. Well, Dan Fowley's getting ready to go out. We need to make sure that we give him some airtime. Thank you. I appreciate you. That was Mr. Midwest Maniac himself giving the Hans Walter tribute. Dan Fowley, the number 63. We've seen a lot of Dan. He has thrown he's got the traditional gambler paint scheme out there. Like it. What a cheer, what a cheer. Kind of brought a big smile to my face. If you guys couldn't tell, I had to mute myself because I needed to laugh for just a moment. The number 63 of Dan Fowley out there completing his first lap. And I tell you what, a little bit about Darlington as the number 63 comes down. Turn 3 into turn 4. He completed his hot lap. He is racing to the finish line. 167 as he gets to the line. First lap for Mr. Fowley, 27.963 for him right there. The biggest names for Darlington, the Lady in Black, and the track that's too tough to tame. Those are at least the polite ones, as it says. iRacing tells us this is the oldest speedway on the NASCAR circuit. Darlington Raceway's egg-shaped configuration. One is a big and wide open, while the other is pinched tight, and has been perplexing drivers and mechanics since it opened in 1950 with the inaugural running of the Southern 500. Dan Fowley comes home. P4 time right there. The 52 is going to be up next. As that is going to be Lane Bullock. Lane Bullock, another new driver to the Signature NASCAR Cup Series, but he's been running in the other series, in the Truck Series, and I do believe was running in the Road Series, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking of which, Road Series action this weekend. We're going to be throwing up some more races, and we're going to be broadcasting those. But we're going to postpone the official start of the season until November, the first week of November, because we want to make sure that we give all of our drivers enough time to get themselves situated for their nighttime schedules. We had some drivers message to say, hey, we need to change things around. There's the number 52, Lane Bullock, coming around, and he's got a very flashy all-star race slash throwback scheme for him there. Lane Bullock, an A-class driver, 2122 I rating, and his first lap, very fast indeed, 27.748. You see down on the bottom left hand of your screen, as they come around to complete their sections, who's going to be faster. The green means that he is actually not faster, but he's got a green lap, and that's going to count that section. Right here, coming across the line, quite possibly close. New pole sitter, There it is, 27,444. You saw it change to pink. That lets you know whether or not he has a pole or not. Lane Bullock in that Toyota is going to be your current pole sitter, but still a lot of racers left. 10 down, and some 30 or some 20 some odd more to go. Sitting on pit road, the man himself, our signature Esports sales staff. I say sales staff. He does a lot of management. Michael Newbrow and the number 56 Drinking Bros Racing. The fabulous Hudson Hornet all over the outside of it. Qualifying for the KSDT-CPA Darlington 200. Still here. The 56 had a lot of practice this week, and so as he gets his first lap underway, he's going to try to get out there and scream. That's what he wants. That's what he wants to see, and that's going to be the amazing factor. But while we wait, we're going to go side by side for a moment, and here's a look at our sponsor, KSDT-CPA.
Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT-CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT-CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to KSDTCPA.com to find out more information. KSDT-CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series.
Back to it again. Another Drinking Bros Racing driver in the name of Tony Kibbett. Michael Newbrow's time, his best time at least. Oh, Tony Kibbett gets a little bit loose right there. Coming out of pit road. And no reset. So at least his laps weren't affected. But currently, fastest lap from Michael Newbrow at 28.51 was his best lap. Good for a P11. Now Tony Kibbett gets an opportunity to get out there and try to run that line again. And that Kodak number 4 paint scheme. Running a Chevy Camaro, another Drinking Bros Racing. Speaking of Drinking Bros Racing, they are, of course, the sponsor of all of our broadcasts. If you go to signatureesports.com, hit that shop button, you can see there's a few shirts up there that are Drinking Bros related. And of course, we do have an F It, Let's Have a Beer t-shirt out there as well. Make sure you go and check that out. Buy it. Everything that we get to help support the cause. And then, of course, with F It, Let's Have a Beer, we want to make sure that she gets proceeds as well. 27,950 for the Mr. Kibbett. All shipped right here in the United States. Absolutely fantastic. Kim, you're absolutely amazing. I will support you all day long. I saw your post up there. I was just making sure that I respond to that. Tony Kibbett, good for a P7 in the session so far. The number 4 down the front stretch one more time. Second lap for him, 27.691. So definitely a better lap than his first one. Good for a P5. Currently is now he's going to cool down. Speaking of Padgetts, there's iRacing's most famous Australian. Here he is, Mr. Daryl Padgett, sitting at the end of pit road, waiting for his turn very patiently. FedEx Racing all over the side of it. I really dig his Toyota He got this throwback paint scheme. I believe he might have gotten enough of trading paints, but there he goes, using the classic FedEx paint scheme. Daryl Padgett in a Toyota Camry. There he is. Long look at the exit coming off pit road. Great acceleration into third gear. You're going to see fourth gear coming for him right here. There it is. Daryl has picked up a few traits and some good things from him, from working with these guys. He has gotten himself to the point where 0 Fs are given. Daryl Padgett coming around turn 1 to the turn 2. Great line for him right there. Turn 1 and turn 2 is the bigger exit. So turn 3 and turn 4 is more of the pinch. So you're going to see a little let off a little bit quicker right there, but Daryl Padgett running a great line. Look at that right there, next hugging, straight line on the exit. Daryl Padgett's first lap coming off smooth. Good for a P10 so far. Second lap running for Daryl as he comes around turn number 2 onto the back stretch. FedEx Toyota Camry, Terrell by Kim, hashtag FILHAB all over it as well. The F it, let's have a beer, number 69. Coming across one more time. What's Daryl's second lap? Fast. Good for a P6. 27.768. Great run for Daryl. And he found himself some speed. Up next, throwback Home Depot to the number 14 himself. Yeah, buddy, I hear you. Jake Elrod. There he is. Find his number right there, the number 14. Throwback to Tony Stewart in a Chevy Camaro, even though back in the day it wasn't that. There's the number 14 of Jake Elrod, OCR driver. Oceanside Cleaners is what it is. Black Horse Auto Transport as well. Continue to chat it up out there. Hopefully you've got your streams going. Hopefully you have your shares as well. Qualifying underway for the KSDT-CPA Darlington 200. KSDT-CPA was voted America's top tax firm for 2020, located out of Florida. Great moral values, great things for them as well. There goes the number 14. Kicking butt and taking names. First lap for Mr. Elrod. Good for a P13, a 28.345. No doubt just trying to be patient. Back stretch for him. Second lap being completed. We are through 14 drivers thus far. As Jake Elrod runs his lap. Front stretch run for him. It's very easy to shake up the car a little faster right there. Very good job. 28.153. Good for a P10. Says decides just to go ahead and smash it in the wall, and he's got to have some damage anyway. Got to take it home with some dings. Pit lane coming up, number 80 of Matt Jorgensen. Good to see this guy using the Hardy throwback scheme on his car. There is, look at that, number 80 as he sits at the end of pit road waiting for the release from race control. KSDT-CPA, great sponsor. We do enjoy having them aboard. You're about to maniac the shades of cold trickle. I like it. I like it. Good old Michael Woolley out there. Love that man. Bring that screen down just a little bit. You guys need to be able to see what's going on there. There it is. KSDT-CPA action. All being blocked right there. There it is, Matt Jorgensen, the number 80 Another great driver out there. C-Class driver, 2.72 safety rating and 1394 I rating. We've all lost we've all lost a little bit on our safety rating because of Talladega week, and it's not getting any better with the Roval, that's for sure. Looks like I'm going to be running Charlotte in the trucks quite a lot. Matt Jorgensen's first lap didn't count, but he's going to get in there, and he's going to try to get this one as clean as possible, the 80 down the backstretch. I couldn't tell if he hit the wall or not. It looks like he might have as the yellow marker comes out. But an opportunity still, to say the least. Jorgensen second does get a lap in, 27.857 for the number 80. Good for a P9. Moving Josh Klinger down to P10. Fastest lap, Lane Bullock, the 27.444. Aidan Hill, go number 59. I believe he's coming up next. He is. He's a little young to be doing that one, Darlene. Tony Kibbett, how about the excitement on your qualifying? That was awesome, buddy. It was awesome. All right. Yeah, young man in the wakes of Aidan Hill, the number 59, with the classic Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser, number 59, a racing scheme. Proud mama of the number 59. John Conklin shouting out, go Aidan out there as well. Currently the driver in here. We are through 15. He is the 16th driver to be completing his laps. We're just waiting. A lot of the drivers you're going to start seeing are going to be drivers in the top 16. Aidan Hill, of course, was drawn in this position. The number 59 running the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser King of Beers, 1990s, the 2000s paint scheme when he won at Talladega and Daytona, both the early 2003, 2004, shortly after Dale Sr. ran that scheme as well. I do believe they both ran that scheme at the same time. 27.662 for Aidan Hill. As now you see the number 59 running out of the backstretch. He's using that high to mid. Hopefully the exit right here gets turned in just a little bit more. Does so. Nice carry on the backstretch, on the front stretch right there. Good exit. Lap for him. 27.556 for Aidan Hill, the number 59. Pit lane's getting busy. The KSDT-CPA looks like the number 1 of Shane Wyatt. Sitting on the end of pit road. Skull Bandit paint scheme. Michael Hill out there shouting out for Aidan Hill out there. Good P3 time for him so far. Shane Wyatt, lights out Esports team owner. There's the number 1. He is ready to go. Driving the Skull throwback colors. Of course, he is too young for it, so KSDT-CPA is out there. Aidan, you're getting some shout-outs, buddy. Fantastic job, great run, P3 for you. As now our 18th driver is out there running, completing the hot lap. He is up to speed, 168 as he crossed the line right there. The number 1 is Shane Wyatt, 15-year-old out of North Carolina, the number 1 in all of our hearts and in all of our minds, driving for KSDT-CPA. Burnt Rubber Podcast out there. That's another one for you. That's a great affiliate that we are proud to be a part of. BRP is, you got to check them out on Facebook, Burnt Rubber Podcast. No, you didn't miss too much yet. It's all qualifying. Shane Wyatt's first lap, 27.805. He's going to try to capitalize on that. You see him running a much lower line on the exit of 1. Woo! Almost up into the wall. I'm not sure if he got it. I couldn't see. Not a good enough angle for me right there. It still shows green on the bottom, so he is ready to go rock and roll as he comes down turn 4 onto the front stretch. No damage. It looks like he is clean walled. Still good for a P9, 27.821 for Shane Wyatt and that Toyota KSDT-CPA all over it. Pit lane's getting busy. Here's another driver who's going to have a sponsorship coming up as well. Mr. Ryan Dipple. It's good to see him. He made it in, too, because I know that he had some issues at first. Created by Christina on Etsy. Go and check that stuff out. Go to Etsy. Looked up Created by Christina. You see it right there on the hood of that car. It's going to be a sponsor of one of our playoff races, and that's going to be Bristol, actually. This is going to be the Created by Christina Bristol. Burnt Rubber Podcast, quick update. We just finally were able to release a brand new episode this past week and are about to start recording the next one soon. You'll have this updated and recording in the background. Absolutely. I appreciate you, my friend. That is Trevor Mowry out there as well, or Tavar Mowry. Always mess up your name whenever I'm saying it, so I do apologize about that. Absolutely, Michael Woolley. I just answered your question. If you can hear me, out there, want to make sure that we are all together in that same spot. Burnt Rubber Podcast. You're gonna be able to find them on Facebook. Super, super awesome, folks. Go and check them out. They call him that guy in Discord. Literally is that guy. The number 81 of Mr. Ryan Dipple coming around to complete a lap. Backstretch run for him. He is on a tear. Look at him go. Trying to make sure he has that clean line on the exit of turn 4. The turn seems so long, but the track is so short. Lap for Mr. Dipple, 29.552, trying to be comfortable with his lap. Cooling down. I believe that was the backstretch run for him right there. We all know who's coming up next. That man right there. The number 3 of Eric Schaeffer. Another Drinking Bros Racing driver right there. There he goes. Oh, little blink, blink. Don't blink, blink on me. Don't blink, blink, Chief. There is the Goodwrench number 3 with the Bass Pro paint shop all over it. We know the iconic 3 and who he is emulating. Three-finger salute all the way around Darlington. Eric Schaeffer, Drinking Bros Racing, ready to get his first lap underway. That first one does not count, so that's plus minute 59. I don't like how it does that, but it does. That guy, just about on anything he does out there on Burnt Rubber Podcast on Facebook. Join the conversation. Start a watch party, folks. Make sure that you can see Signature Esports on all of your platforms, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You're going to be able to see all of that out there. Eric Schaeffer's first lap, good for a P3 position, 27.490. He was drawn in this position. He's coming around the backstretch. He is cruising. Lots of practice at this racetrack as he comes around turn 3 into turn 4 and see where he ends up as he comes straight up the track, tries to keep a hold of it, 170 across the stripe. Good for a still P3 for him, 27.509 for Eric Schaeffer, the number 3. The number 51 is on the track. I believe he's getting ready to get himself taken care of. Country Time Lemonade. The number 51, of course, one of Alabama's finest right there, Mr. Bradley Jacob Dunstan. Daryl, he did a great job. You did a great job too, Daryl. You're currently sitting P8. You are absolutely screaming, my friend. The number 51 of Bradley Jacob Dunstan leaving pit road right now. He's out there to qualify for the KSDT Darlington 200. There to run a lap, put his car in, and let everybody take a look at what he does right there. Go and find him, Dink and Flick at Esports on Facebook, Twitch, and I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but you can find him on Facebook for sure. Facebook is one of his bigger platforms. Number 51 of Bradley, Jacob Dunstan, running his line up the track. Doing a great job trying to stay on the wall. Very flat against the wall. Super close. There is the exit of turn 4 for him right there. Front stretch run. Dunstan, first lap. Six and a half tenths off of the race leader right there. Mr. Dunstan currently P14 in the session. There goes the number 51 up and down the track. He is coming around to the front stretch. Next lap for the number 51. Good enough to call it good. 28.127. Still P14 for him. Is now on pit lane is the number 13 of Michael Woolley. As you see, that DHR, Fab, Funko. I told him he could do this. It's the Midwest Maniac. Whoop. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. The number 13. Leaving pit road in reverse. Find him on NVIDIA. Hitting the pit road cone. And there to get back out there on that Ford. He asked for permission. I normally would say no to stuff like that. But the Midwest Maniac has had one heck of a last week. So we're going to let the Midwest Maniac get away with that one today. Just so long as we don't do it at the end of the session and, folks disqualify themselves. That's all that matters. Because then their times don't count, and then I have to fix it all at the end of the day. So he did it before he came around for the flag. So that's what matters. The number 13, Michael Woolley, Midwest Maniac. He's going to be my co-broadcaster on a new series on Friday evenings for a little while. And then he's going to kind of take over that. We're going to add another broadcaster with him. That is going to be the Midwest. I want to make sure I get that right as well. New series for us. Do enjoy that. I'm going to look forward to seeing that all week. First lap from Michael Woolley, 27.7501. As now we're going to go and I want to make sure I tell you guys the right way. Midwest Days of Thunder. You're going to start seeing that every Friday evening after the Whelen Modified Series. And then after that, it's going to be a triple header for us for a little while. The number 13 and that Ford Mustang, NVIDIA all over it. NVIDIA, the graphics cards that we use. 27.679 for Michael Woolley. He's going to be up there in P7 on the qualifying route for Darlington. Up next, Lawson Peel. P2 in points for the Signature E NASCAR Cup Series. Driving the Barstool Motorsports Matt Benedetto scheme. Right there, you see him staged and ready. Michael Woolley leaving pit road. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for the entertainment, as always. You're just friggin' awesome. Lawson Peel, a couple of wins under his belt so far. Looking for another one as he comes around and he gets to the track very nicely into the corner. There's the 150 as he entered, 157 as he entered. He's carrying 153 on the exit. Good acceleration right there. Oh, gets a little bit loose on the start of the lap, but that is to be told. Tony Kibbett out there, a big old HY. Appreciate you. Continue to follow the stream. Continue to do what you do. If you want to donate to the stream, go to signatureesports.com and click the donate button. It'll send you over. Donates to my business PayPal, and we put it all back in here. Just make sure you put Signature Esports in the subject line. Barstool Sports you haven't checked them out, go follow them. 27495 for Lawson Peel. Good for a P4 so far. Go follow them on Instagram. Some funny stories out there. Do appreciate and support what they do as well. Time is faster. We're looking at possibly a new pole sitter as Lawson Peel comes around. Oh, gets loose. Oh, goodness. That was cruising for a new lap speed. You see the pink down there on the bottom left. That means the first sector was faster than the pole sitters. And now that lap, null and void. He was cruising. Quite possibly was going to be your new pole sitter, but right now, Peel in that number 25 machine is going to wind up P4 with his first lap time. My goodness, that was intense. Up next is the number 54, Mr. Sean Conklin, youngest driver in iRacing, or in our iRacing platform right here. Get ready to leave pit road. There is the number 54. There he goes. I was wondering if his car was still on. Darlene Hill out there. Goes Sean. RPM Motorsports. Pete Dapanalo on there. I believe that's what that is. Let's take a look. I want to see what it says, because if I don't know, then I don't know. Oh, Pete DiPaolo. That's right. This is the scheme that Pete DiPaolo ran right there. There's the number 54, Sean Conklin. Hot lap complete. Getting his laps underway right here. I believe the 54, of course, he's a kart racer. As young as he is, he gets out there and runs in real life. There's the number 54 trying to use that high line speed. Usually this, as you get later into the sessions, the laps get a little bit faster for the drivers. Sean Conklin, currently your new pole sitter, 27.390, edges out Lane Bullock by 5/100ths of a second right there. Let's see if we can improve on that. 27.390 was his lap, and right now it's currently looking better. Second lap for Sean. A little bit slower. Not bad, though. New pole sitter, Sean Conklin, the number 54 Chevy Camaro right there. Up next, this might be our good friend Brandon Banks, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. That's Matt Roberts. Matt Roberts, there he is. Made in America all over that chrome paint scheme. I believe he's part of Ken MacArthur's team right there. Matt Roberts, Rowdy Motorsports, number 11. It was the number 21, though. I'll have to double check on all that stuff, because numbers a little bit messed up. Why his number didn't load in the proper way. It should have. There he is, the number 11 machine out there to complete his laps. Matt Roberts on his way. Hot lap complete. Cruising. First lap now underway. Nice little speed. A little bit slower than your race leaders right there, but not, or your pole sitter right now, but not that bad. He can, gets up into the wall just a little bit right there. First lap not going to count, but he's going to have to get back up to speed. He's got to get a good lap in here. One and two is such a smoother line for everybody. The exit's usually where everybody gets out of sync when it comes to turn two. But lap three is so... Let's see if we can look at the track map. We're going to... Here he is right there. You see the egg shape going on right there. Take a look at that map. one more time. There he is. You see him as he comes around turn 3 and turn 4. That's where it's pinched just a little bit more. So there's the back of pit road right there. Matt Roberts good for a P16 at 27.91. Pit lane, the 97, Ken MacArthur, Hot Wheels. I'm going to start calling him. That's Mr. Hot Wheels right there. Back to the race. Get rid of those, that track map out of there. Kenny MacArthur. There is Big Ken, the Magnificent, as he's been called. We're driving a Chevy Camaro in the throwback paint scheme of that Hot Wheels. I kind of dig it. So I'm running it the other day, and I run a SpongeBob paint scheme that I built with my daughter. Amazing. Just saying. Just amazing. Ken MacArthur in the turn 1. Exiting turn 2. Big, long line. 1 and 2 just seems so stinking long that by the time you get around turn 3, your count is just a little bit different. That Mississippi count just doesn't work. The 97 of Ken MacArthur, 27.608. At a 10th faster, and then you hit the wall. You think Mario might beat it? Well, a possibility. Backstretch run for the 97. Little faster run for him right here, quite possibly. We'll see where he ends up. Ken MacArthur, a little bit slower than his second one. 27.541, or a little bit faster than his first one, a little bit slower than the leader, of course. Good for a P6 as they are coming around. He's coming around to make his cool down lap and head for pit road. Pit lane shaking up, number 88, Brandon Banks. There's that man right there. Ken MacArthur heading down to pit road right now. Thank you to 46branding.com. Thank you to basically everybody, all of you out there. Every one of you are absolutely amazing. Normally we have 2 sessions, but, life happens, and we're down a few drivers this week. Next week, though, Talladega, full field, big qualifying session. Special guests next week as well. We're going to make sure that we bring everybody on. We might even just bring in each driver after they qualify because of how long the session's going to be. So join us for a few hours next week. We might even play a few games, play some Uno online. Brandon Banks, number 88, Rowdy Energy, or Rowdy Motorsports team are right here for the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Backstretch run for the number 88. His hot lap is complete. Coming around turn 3, up into turn 4. Diamond-shaped move right there. Great exit, carrying good speed. As now you're going to see I believe it's a 27. There's, 27. And some change for him. Currently good for P12 as everything was updating right there. 27.73 in that relative scheme. Turn 3 again, turn 4 exit, front stretch working. Maybe just a little bit better than what he did last time. There it is, 27.524. Good for a P6 right behind Lawson Peel, just ahead of Ken MacArthur. Pit lane still working. Scott's landscaping. Throwback scheme. Mr. Jack Webb? I do believe that's Mr. Jack Webb. GFR Racing, Dragonfire Racing. Oop, that's not Jack Webb. That's Zach Rinker. I clicked on the wrong one. Zach Rinker, there he is. There is Mr. Rinker, still same team. Scott's. Oh, man, Scotts.com. Go to Scotts.com. Tell them that we want them to sponsor everything that we do here. Absolutely fantastic. Speaking of which, if you want to be a part of the signature Esports sponsored platform out there. Make sure that you get a hold of us. Go to signatureesports.com, hit the contact field, or send me an email, jason.followell@signatureesports.com. That's FOLLOWELL. First lap underway for Zach Rinker, the number 60. He ran very well the other day. Good on long runs for the number 60. He likes to chase people down and try to do a little bump and run move. As long as the bump and run doesn't wreck the field, it's always pretty good. A 27 area for him there as well. Mr. Zach Rinker, 27.777 for him, I believe is what my relative is telling me. Rinker running around turn 3 into turn 4 one more time. Second lap about to be complete. Driving the Scots Ford throwback scheme. Little Miracle Grow. Good for a P2, 27.434. P2 time for the number 60 of Zach Rinker. I knew he was going to get faster. Didn't know he was going to get that fast. Currently, Sean Conklin in the pole. There's Zach Rinker, Lane Bullock, Wayne Lowe, and Eric Schaeffer. That's your top 5 in the standings so far. Well, that can change within an instant. Up next, Joe Sanchez, independent driver, but definitely part of the Drinking Bros Racing team. Jay Twitty out there, what my man Jason just said. In his team, an amazing community to be a part of, even as a sponsor, always welcoming, and you will get airtime. Your Burn Rubber Podcast giving me a great shout out there on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate you folks very much. You guys are always amazing. I try to make sure that you get enough airtime, and there's enough time between in an hour and a half broadcast, and I'm going to talk about you 100 times. Just the way it goes. Joe Sanchez driving the Coors Light throwback scheme, number 55. He likes to drink Coors Light because he's of age to do it. Coors, if you're looking for a sponsor, you can sponsor this guy. Fast running Chevy Camaro ZL1. First lap for Mr. Sanchez as he comes around. 27.453. Trying to capitalize on it as he's into turn 1. Going to make the exit of turn 2. Backstretch run. Smooth running. Smooth as the silver bullet as he continues to make his throwback Darlington qualifying run go as nice as possible. A little bit loose on the exit right there. Hopefully it doesn't hurt his time. He's going to be a little bit faster, though. There's going to be a new pole sitter. It is not. A little bit slower. My bad. I thought that was a new pole sitter right there. 27.493 for Joe Sanchez. He's going to be right there with a P4. And he's going to move his way to pit road as we wait for a few more drivers. There is Jack Webb, the number 27. He's going to come out on pit road here in just a moment. Usually throws the Joe Exotic paint scheme, but he went with the throwback Joe Exotic paint scheme. It looks more from the 90s than anything else. So there's the Tiger King. Number 27. You're good, man. I appreciate you. Yes, iOS update is awesome. J20 out there switched from Facebook to Twitch. You can do that. You can host them both. Oh, well. Appreciate you. 27 of Jack Webb out there. He's getting his first lap underway. He's about halfway through it on the exit of turn number 2. He was fast as well, choosing that he is in the top 16 of points. He's choosing to go a little bit later. There's the number 27 running his circuit down into turn 4. Exit front stretch. 1 lap to go in his qualifying session. Time to beat 27.390. His lap 2.38 seconds off of the race leader. Look at the difference between first through 10th. Well, that's just 1.65 seconds. That is not at all. I'm sorry, 0.165. So almost 15 100ths of a second right there. The difference between first and 10th. Jack Webb continued to run his line. Next to line for him on the exit. As long as he keeps it clean, he was screaming around. Clean run, back. Good P11 for him. Up next, the guy that everybody wants to see, Mario Miranda, the number 99, lights out Esports quick trip throwback scheme. Appreciate everybody out there. Hey, thanks for the bits out there on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thanks for the stars on Facebook too. I didn't see that either. You guys can send me stars. Send me bits. Fill that bucket up. We donate everything back to the business. Mario Miranda, current points leader, going last in the session except for JD Woodward. He is a new driver. Got in late, so we're going to make him go last. He wasn't drawn. There's the number 99 of Mario Miranda. He is one of the drivers that know this track the best, so he's just got to make it scream. Hugging the line very, very nicely. His first lap about to be in the books, letting off very, very, very smoothly. Staying out of the wall, Mario Miranda up next to the wall right there. First lap for him, 27.448 for Mario Miranda. Have to try to capitalize on it as he comes around turn 2 onto the backstretch. Great job. Good driver. Has learned a lot cruising through the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. A couple of wins under his belt now. Lots of poles. I believe that's going to be your new pole sitter right there. It is 27.308 for Mario Miranda. And we'll go through and check a few things out with his lap right there. The 99 of Mario Miranda, current pole sitter right now. Up next, JD Woodward, the number 94, running the throwback McDonald's Ford Mustang paint scheme. 46branding.com. See it right there on your screen. Go and check those guys out. Last car in the field. It's going to be the last one for us. It's going to be driver number 31 for the KSDT Darlington 200. 8th race of the season. Second to last in the regular season. Next week is going to be Talladega. It's going to be the last race of the regular season. Then we're off to the playoffs. We have top 16 are in. It's a win in you're in league, except for got a couple of new drivers in there ineligible. Even if they win, they still get to do their thing. JD Woodward, to see what happens. We've seen him drive before, so we know kind of know what he's been up to and what he's been doing. Ford Mustang into the 94. Runs very well, quite well at a few different tracks. There's a 22-second enter third right there. Good exit for the number 94 Ford Mustang. First lap for JD, a 27.512. He's carrying good enough speed that he's going to be able to compete with that P1 spot right there. Nice run coming down to the backstretch, hugging the wall. That's what Mario Miranda did very well. He got right next to the wall as the 94 uses the inner line right there. Great run onto the front stretch. 94 of Woodward comes across the line. 27.468, good for a P6. And that's going to be your qualifying session. I know that we have one more driver that's going to get in and qualify, so we'll update the results a little bit later. He at least has to get in the session. And I believe that was a double check with that, but that's another driver right there. I do appreciate each and every one of you out there. You guys are absolutely amazing. Was all of it. Somebody was telling me. I just want to make sure. Jorgensen, it's good there. Mark Harris, the number 21. So Mark Harris is going to be out there here very shortly. He's going to do his thing. We do appreciate that, man. Mark E. Harris, absolutely fantastic guy. So currently your session settings. Let's take a look at the results as they stand at the moment. Actually, we were going to do that. I apologize. Go to the race right there. So Mario Miranda is going to be your current pole sitter as we sift things through this. Sean Conklin's going to be right there to the outside of him. Zach Rinker in third. Lane Bullock, new driver, in fourth. Joe Sanchez in fifth. J.D. Woodward in sixth. Wayne Lowe and then Eric Schaeffer in. That's going to be row 4 for you. Lawson Peel and Brandon Banks. It's going to be row 5 so far. Ken MacArthur, Aidan Hill, Jack Webb, Chris Bates. All the way down to C.J. Munir right there and Michael Woolley. Tony Kibbett, Daryl Padgett comes with P18, but he had a close time to pretty much everybody else. Dan Fowley, Shane Wyatt, Chris Roberge. There he is right there. Matt Jorgensen, Matt Roberts, Josh Klinger, all the way down to the 25th with Bradley Dunstan. Jake Elrod's going to be out there as well. Douglas Carlson, Robert Parrott, Keith Todd, Michael Newbrow, and Mr. Ryan Dipple. Sean Conklin, we see you out there, buddy. Don't cry over it. You're going to start on the outside of Mario Miranda. So I think that's the fourth pole for Mr. Miranda right there. Tire wear is going to be a big factor. Patience is going to be key. And we're going to be back at it again tomorrow, though. So tomorrow night at 8:20 Eastern, you're going to be able to watch the KSDT-CPA Darlington 200. And that's going to be 200 laps. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely fun. 1.36-mile track. And it's going to be hot, hot, hot. Temperature's going to be flaring. I don't care if there is 31, 32 drivers. It's still quite a bit of drivers to be trying to work around this track. This track is very tough to pass. It's going to be hot. It's going to be intense. It's going to be exciting. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. My name is Jason, Signature Esports, SETV. Make sure you find us on Roku. Type in Signature Esports into your channel search, and you'll be able to find us. And also on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Go to 46branding.com. Support all that they do over there. Check out some of the new shirts that they have up there. Absolutely fantastic here. They got face masks. They got backpacks. I think you still got flip-flops up there, too. So bought a pair of those flip-flops. They're nice flip-flops for having a great logo on it. And then also as well, make sure you go and you give KSDT-CPA a like. Go follow them on all the social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff. They could use your support there. And thank you to all of you out there. We appreciate you. We will see you tomorrow.